Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Falak Aiwali and I'm a proud foundation level here at Jahan School Minerva campus. Today I conduct TEDx talk What Makes an Idea by Nabeel Qadeer. So let's start. Have you ever had a thought and suddenly wondered what if this could become something real? Every invention, every business, every useful solution and every great project start with something very small, an idea. But what makes an idea valuable? An idea is not just a thought. A strong idea usually begins with a problem, a need, or a question. Think about the problem we face every day. Maybe something takes too much time, maybe a process is confusing, maybe people need a better way to learn, communicate, travel, or work. When we notice these problems, we can start thinking about solutions. That is where an idea begins, but having an idea is only for the first step. A good idea should answer an important question: who will this idea help? If an idea solves a real problem for real people, it has a potential to create value. The next step is to test the idea. Sometimes we become so excited about an idea that we assume everyone will love it, but instead of simply guessing, we can ask people questions, create a some simple version, and collect feedback. Maybe the idea works, maybe it needs improvement, maybe we discover an even better idea that is not failure, that is learning. Another important quality of a good idea is simply a complicated idea isn't automatically a better idea. Sometimes the best solution simply because they make people lives easier. For example, imagine a student creates a simple system that help our classmates organize their study time. It may not be complicated, but if it genuinely helps students, it can be valuable. Ideas also need action. We can have a notebook full of brilliant ideas, but an idea that never leaves the notebook cannot create change. That is why creativity and action need to work together. First imagine, then plan, then test, then improve, and finally keep going. Another important lesson is that ideas can change. Your first version doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, if properly won't be. As you learn more your idea, it can become clearer and stronger. So don't be afraid to change your idea. When you receive useful feedback, the world doesn't need people who only have ideas. It needs people who are willing to develop those ideas into solutions. And you don't have to wait until you're older to start. Young people can have powerful ideas. You can identify a problem in your school. You can create a project for your community. You can design a new digital tool. You can start learning a skill and use it to help someone else. The size of the idea doesn't matter as much as the value it creates. So the next time you have an idea, don't immediately ask, is this a great idea? Instead ask, what problem does it solve? Who can help it? How can I test? And most importantly, what can I do today to move it forward? Because an idea becomes powerful when curiosity meets action. A thought can be become a plan can become a project, and a project can become something that makes a real difference. So keep learning questions, keep nothing problems, keep noticing problems, keep imagining problems, solutions, and be confident. And most importantly, keep building. Because somewhere inside your next idea could be an important opportunity to create something meaningful. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Allah Hafiz.